Alright, next up we have m.bison for Volume 1. I'm going to do all 10 trials. If it's just basic combos, I'm just going to do them. And if they're a little bit harder, I'll take a brief moment to explain any tips or tricks to help you along the way. And then I'll cut right to me completing them. Alright, so we're already up to number 7. The other ones didn't really need explanation. This one really doesn't either, but the only tip that I can give you is that when you're in V-trigger mode, the timing it takes for you to do, let's say the fireball into the kicks, the scissor kicks, it's very little timing. So it's not like in Street Fighter 4 or Street Fighter 2 where you have to wait the full 2 seconds. You can actually do it really fast, and that's really the only thing that'll throw you off on this if you don't realize that, is if you're trying to do this and then wait and then try to connect with that. So you just want to do them as if there's no charge at all, and you'll be able to get it. Number 8 doesn't need much explanation, but the thing that might throw you off is doing a scissor kick into V-trigger. The V-trigger happens actually after the second hit, I believe, so let's give it a try from here. Yeah, I actually hit V-trigger pretty early, but when it actually activates, seems to be right after the second hit. So from there, you're just doing... I would just do quarter circle back, medium punch again. After you're doing the crouching medium punch, it's the same button. So that's really all you need to do for that. And then you just got to put it all together and just wait for the activation. And don't forget, you have to kind of do it a little bit earlier than you think. So don't let him block it. If he's blocking, you're doing it too late. All right, for number 9, this you're going to want to do in kind of like 2 parts, maybe 3 parts. Luckily with this one, after there's a counter and then there's a V-trigger, but you don't have to do anything crazy like a dash in or a walk forward. Everything works and it's all in a corner anyway. So really with this, you do your counter, V-trigger. When you're in V-trigger mode, you have some charge moves, so remember that you can do them almost instantly. There's like no charge time. So like this. And that's going to be the part that's going to be tricky. So I'm running out of V-trigger already. So let's get into V-trigger. Let's try to combo into the medium punch and throw a fireball. So like the first 5 moves. Okay. As usual, I'm a little too late. Okay. So there's a little section that I just did right there without doing the full deal. And you're going to want to practice that too to get the timing down. Now the last part is a little tricky too. I'm still not even sure about the time. So let's go into V-trigger. We're just going to do this. Down, up. Okay. So as right there, I just did all the motions as if there was no charge time and it was all one combo. So you're not waiting to do the down, up kicks at the end here. You're just throwing it out there. It's going to catch up to you and you're going to be able to combo it in. So once you do that and you can get the first part, then you should be able to combo all that in together. If you notice right there, I actually didn't mean to do the whole thing, but I did it all in one motion. It wasn't like, okay, I gotta do this, just wait a second, gotta do that. There was none of that. It just kind of all happened at one time, and that's how you have to think about it. You do that, and this one actually is pretty easy. All right, we're going to finish up with number 10. Hopefully you're enjoying it up to this point. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and if you want to subscribe, please do. I'll be doing all the challenges. For number 10, this one here, it's nothing complicated. So we're going to try to get the first part all the way up into the crouching medium punch, because that all those together is just basic, and then from there you'll be able to practice the last part on its own. But you have to be able to get the basic stuff first. Okay, so I didn't combo the medium punch. So there, I kind of got it, so you get the idea. You can practice all the way up to that point. So from this point on, once you can make it all the way up and actually land a medium punch, you're going to go ahead and practice with V-trigger on, of course. From here, you're really just doing the motions. So you're doing this. That little section right there, you have to practice just a few times. Make sure you can do it 2 or 3 times in a row. Just like that. So as soon as you hit back, forward, light kick, that's as you 1, 2, buffer it in, and hit the punch. Now, if it doesn't come out, that means you're doing it too late. Your timing is off. There's a little bit of a window in there where you can do it early. Obviously, you can't do it extremely fast because it might be too soon. But if it's not coming out, you're just not doing it soon enough. And you just sit here and you just practice it. Whoop. Now, what happened to me right there, so if you hold down and hit up and a kick button, it does that move, right? If that's happening to you, that's because you're holding down back, and then when you're, instead of going forward, you're hitting down, then down, forward, forward, or down, then forward, up, and you're getting the down, up charge move. And that'll happen sometimes too, especially with the controller. It's a little bit tricky. So you have to, that's why you're getting that move, and you have to just correct that and make sure you don't hit down during that special move. Then after that, you should be able to get this one. It's not too bad. Alright, that's going to do it for m.bison Volume 1. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure you let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.